The story of the Green Children of Woolpit is one of those strange historical mysteries that lingers in the imagination, refusing to be neatly explained away. Picture this. It's the 12th century in the quiet English village of Woolpit, a place where life moved at the slow, steady pace of farming and feudal routine. Then, one day, something extraordinary happened, something so bizarre that even now, nearly 1,000 years later, we still debate what really took place. According to medieval chroniclers, villagers working in the fields stumbled upon two children, a boy and a girl, who were unlike anyone they had ever seen. The children's skin was a striking shade of green, their clothing was made of an unknown material, and they spoke in a language no one could understand. They were terrified, confused, and utterly out of place in the ordinary English countryside. At first, the villagers didn't know what to make of them. The children refused all food offered to them until someone brought raw beans, which they eagerly ate. Over time, the boy grew weak and died, but the girl survived, eventually adapting to the villagers' diet. As her health improved, her green tint faded, and she learned to speak English. When questioned about where she came from, her story only deepened the mystery. She claimed that she and her brother came from a place called St. Martin's Land, a world where the sun never shone, and everything was bathed in an eerie green light. She described her people as living in a twilight realm, though whether she meant an underground civilization, a distant land, or something even more otherworldly remains unclear. One day, while tending their father's cattle, she said, they heard a loud noise like the ringing of bells and suddenly found themselves in the fields of Woolpit, disoriented and blinded by the brightness of the sun. The villagers must have been stunned. Had these children wandered in from some hidden underground society? Were they travelers from a far-off place, their strange appearance the result of some unknown illness or malnutrition? Or was their story something even more inexplicable, a glimpse into a world beyond our own? Over the centuries, historians and scholars have tried to make sense of this strange tale. Some believe the children were Flemish immigrants, possibly orphans fleeing persecution. During this time, Flemish settlers in England faced violent repression, and it's possible that the children, lost and starving, could have been mistaken for something supernatural. Malnutrition could explain their greenish skin. Conditions like chlorosis, caused by severe iron deficiency, can give skin a pale, greenish hue. Their strange clothing might have simply been foreign fabric, and their unknown language a dialect of Flemish or another continental tongue. As for their story, was sunless land, it could have been a child's confused memory of a dark forest or underground refuge where their people hid from attackers. Others have suggested more imaginative explanations. Could the children have been part of a forgotten folklore, a story meant to explain the unknown or teach a moral lesson? Medieval chronicles are full of strange tales, dragons, saints, and miracles, so it's possible the Green Children were never real at all, just a legend that took on a life of its own. But then why does the story feel so specific? Why does it persist, recorded by respected historians of the time, rather than fading into myth like so many other medieval oddities? Then there are the more fringe theories, the ones that venture into the realm of science fiction. Some have wondered if the children's account of a twilight world could hint at something beyond medieval understanding. Could they have come from a parallel dimension, as some modern theorists suggest? Or were they, as a few UFO enthusiasts have speculated, somehow connected to extraterrestrial phenomena? The mention of a loud bell-like noise before their sudden appearance in Woolpit has even drawn comparisons to modern accounts of alien abductions and strange interdimensional portals. Of course, these ideas are pure speculation, but they speak to how deeply this mystery has captured the imagination. What makes the story of the Green Children so compelling is that it sits right on the border between history and legend. Unlike pure myths, it was recorded by credible sources of the time, including the 12th century chronicler William of Newburgh and the historian Ralph of Coggeshall. These were not writers known for wild fantasies, they documented wars, kings, and real events. Yet even they seemed puzzled by the tale, presenting it as a true account, while leaving room for doubt. So where does that leave us? Did the Green Children of Woolpit really exist, or was their story medieval folktale, a case of mistaken identity, or even an early example of an urban legend? The truth may never be known, but that's the power of such mysteries. They force us to question what we accept as real, to consider the gaps in history where the unexplained still lingers. Whether fact or fiction, the tale of the Green Children endures because it taps into something deeply human, our fascination with the unknown. with the idea that there are still wonders in the world just beyond our understanding. Perhaps the most haunting detail is the fate of the surviving girl. After losing her green color and learning English, she reportedly married a local man and lived out her life in the village. If true, it means that somewhere in the lineage of modern-day England, there might be descendants of a girl who claimed to come from a land without sun. And if that doesn't send a shiver down your spine, nothing will. The green children of Woolpit remain an enigma, a puzzle without a solution, and that's exactly why, centuries later, we're still talking about them.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.